of Europe, I send you the rainbow of Argentina. Spain has fallen to the charms of Evita. She can do what she likes, it doesn't matter much. She's a new world Madonna with a golden touch. She filled a boring 45.
Hello, people of God. It's me, Pastor Steve, trying to respond to a question a lot of people have asked me, or a lot of people have expressed. It's about Pope Francis I, and what do I make of Pope Francis? And because they're pretty excited about him, but some of them feel really strange being excited about a pope. Because I'm talking about a lot of Protestants, and I'm talking about a lot of liberals, and they like this pope, and they wonder what to make of that. It was this funny cartoon in the New Yorker after 9/11 back in 2001, and it had these people in this Manhattan apartment, and they were sitting there drinking wine, and they were saying how uncomfortable it felt to be patriotic. And so a lot of people are having that same kind of reaction right now. They're trying to figure out how it is that they can actually like a pope because they've spent so much time being upset with and disappointed in the Roman Catholic Church. Well, I think I can say that we, as Christians, we know that when there's somebody who comes and does good stuff, we're supposed to support them. So even if maybe you don't like that institution, or you've had problems with that institution in the past, if you think what Francis I is doing is good and commendable, I think it's great to celebrate that and to like that. I'm going to read you a story. This is a Jesus story. This is from the Gospel according to Mark. This John said to Jesus, he said, "Teacher, we saw someone casting out demons in your name, and we tried to stop him because he was not following us." But Jesus said, "Do not stop him, for no one who does a deed of power in my name will be able soon afterward to speak evil of me. Whoever is not against us is for us. For truly I tell you, whoever gives you a cup of water to drink, because you bear the name of Christ, will by no means lose the reward. Whoever is not against us is for us." That comes from Jesus. Also, our own guy, Martin Luther, said in his small catechism, the Eighth Commandment, he said that we are to interpret others' actions in the best possible way and give them the benefit of the doubt. And so when you're interpreting other people's actions, which is really a way of judging them, you should always give them the benefit of the doubt. And so I think that's also important. One final thing I want to share with you is from a guy named Philip Melanchthon, probably the second most important thinker in Lutheranism, out besides Martin Luther being the first. And Philip Melanchthon signed one of our Lutheran confessions. It's called the Schmalkald Articles, a document that was kind of written by Luther and a bunch of other people to kind of put out there what the Lutherans were talking about, to explain their position, especially to the public. And Philip signed it, but when he signed onto this, he added an asterisk, where he made a comment that he wrote it next to his signature to say something about the Pope, because some of the stuff that was being written was pretty much anti-Pope, because the Lutherans were very much concerned that the Pope had too much power. And the Pope had excommunicated Martin Luther and all the rest, so, you know, popes and Luther don't get along so well. But Philip Melanchthon said this. He said, "I, Philip Melanchthon, regard the above articles as right and Christian. However, concerning the Pope, I hold that if he would allow the gospel, we too may concede to him that superiority over the bishops which he possesses by human right, making this concession for the sake of peace and general unity among the Christians who are now under him and who may be in the future." That is Philip Melanchthon. That's just awesome. Philip Melanchthon was referring to the ancient practice of deferring to the Bishop of Rome, which is the title of the Pope, by the way. He's called the Bishop of Rome, and honoring and deferring to him as kind of the senior of all the bishops in the Christian church. And that's basically the original foundation for the papacy. And Philip was saying if the Catholic Church would just focus on the gospel, the good news, Philip, wouldn't have any problem acknowledging the Pope as the leader or the spokesperson for Christianity. So that's part of our heritage right there in the Schmalkald articles. That's actually a confessional document. Confessional document means it's a doctrine of our church and what we believe. On our calendar of saints, we commemorate two popes on the Lutheran calendar. We commemorate Gregory the Great, Pope Gregory I, and we commemorate John the 23rd, the Pope who brought us the Second Vatican Council. But in our official materials, we refer to them, as Philip did, as the Bishop of Rome. So yes, Lutherans can like the popes, especially when we see them doing really cool stuff. And I think if you feel like you like this pope, I give you permission. I bless that. We're all on the same team, and especially when somebody comes along and inspires the world with the Christian message, hey, I sign on to that. So God bless you. Have a good week. I'll see you soon. Good job, everybody. We're going to post-production.